Aries, Elsie here to do your reading for the week ahead. I again am so sorry if you didn't see my video that I just put up. That's the Facts Jack. I'm so sorry for being late. Just wasn't feeling very well. I think I'm stretching myself a little thin, to be honest, so I need to take care of that. So here we are. Here we are. Something new to look at. Well, not really, but you know, a little bit of the table, a little bit of me. And I think this is comfortable, so I think we'll stay this way, okay? For a little while anyway. All right. So this is the Modern Witch Tarot that I'm using, and I am going to start with Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for the sign of Aries. What have you been up to, Aries, since I saw you last a week ago? Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. If I could please have help Archangel Michael for guidance. Archangel Chamuel for understanding, please. And my guides and angels for signs and symbols, please. For Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Just one moment here. So, Spirit, we would like any information you can give us for Aries' highest good. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for the week ahead. We don't care if it's money, love, prosperity, anything that you can tell us for Aries' highest good. And we will start with, it looks like, the Nine of Swords. So the Nine of Swords, Aries, what are you thinking about? Are you up at night? Are you thinking about something that is making you nervous, making you feel anxiety? I don't feel like it's nightmares or anything like that. What I feel is that it is something that's been on your mind for a while. So either something or someone that's been on your mind for a while. And I feel as though it's stopping you from going to sleep. So I don't feel as though you're waking up in the middle of the night in a cold sweat or anything. I feel like you are... yeah, I feel like you're thinking of someone, to be honest. I think it's someone that's keeping you awake. I don't think it's someone that you live with. Could be a friend. We'll keep going. We'll see what's up here. We have 4 more cards, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Ah, it's about a soulmate. 6 of Cups. So we're looking at the 6 of Cups. I feel like someone that you've been thinking about, someone who you feel like home with. That's what I'm getting from this card. You can see I think it's either the brother and the little brother, or maybe it's a father and son, but there's a house in the background. And I feel as though you haven't spoken with this person in a while, but I feel like if the Nine of Swords tells me you guys haven't spoken in a while, I think you really miss them. But the 6 of Cups tells me is that they feel like home to you. They feel as though that person makes you feel as though you belong, like there's nothing wrong when you're with them. I feel like they always have your back and you're happy to have their back. So I feel like you two are not only good friends. I don't feel as though you're lovers, but I feel like you two are really good friends, but you connect in a way with this person like no one else does. And Chariot, which is success. So I think what's keeping you up at night is I think you're going to come forward to this person. And Aries, we've had these talks before. It's been a while, right? You've been preparing. You want to go in correctly. You want to be able to tell this person how you're feeling, but you only want to go in if there's success, right? So I think that you're going to be a little coy on the approach. I think you're going to be coy on the approach, and I think that you are going to make that person tell you they like you before you tell them. I think you're that scared. I'd like to know who this person is. They have a huge power over you. One more card, please. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for the week ahead, please, for Aries. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Oh, we'll take that one there. Why not? Two of Swords. So I think you finally made a decision. You have been thinking about this person for quite some time. You've been hoping that things will move quicker. You've been hoping that even though you two have a very different way of your approach to life, that you're hoping that when you do approach this person, at the very least, you'll get a friendship out of them. Because I feel as though you two have been fast friends. I feel like you two, it's a mother and a daughter. I feel like you two got along like this. Like you got along really well. And you felt each other's energy. You have... How do you know this person, though? I see a school, but it could be an office building. It could be someone you either worked with or went to school with. Don't forget, Mercury retrograde, right? Mercury retrograde is on the 14th of October. And we usually feel the strain 2 weeks going in and then feel the strain 2 weeks going out or a week out. So we're looking at, very close to that right now. I think we're the 7th today. So another week, we're going to be right smack dab in the middle of Mercury retrograde. Nonetheless, I feel like you haven't spoken with this person in a while. Knight of Swords tells me that you're ready to drop the burdens here and that you want to speak with this person, that you want to speak with them in terms of friendship. Now, I know that this card is usually a soulmate, but just remember that your soulmate isn't always who you expect. It could be a friend. It could be a brother or a sister. It could be a parent. You could be a soulmate of someone, that's not necessarily related to you and not necessarily in terms of love. But let's find out what this is about here when we clarify. But I feel as though you two have been not talking for quite some time. And I think it's making you sad. I think that you're remembering, as you're going to sleep, you're remembering how this person made you feel. And I think they made you feel as though you were top of the world, that you were the most important thing. And that's how I think you came to know that maybe, I think you've been thinking on it a while and you've come to know that this person probably is someone who is your soulmate. I feel like you really do want success, the Chariot. This is the card of Cancer, right? So you could be dealing with a Cancer. By the way, that we've got Swords and Cups. So Swords are... Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius, and Cups, of course, are water energy, which is Scorpio, Cancer, and Pisces. So we've got two cards of Cancer here, and we've got some swords here. So I feel like you have made a decision, that you've made a decision finally, and that you are going to go forward to this person and tell them what you're feeling. Now, what you're feeling, I don't know. Let's take a look-see here. I'm going to use the Light Seers Tarot. Archangel Michael, Archangel Chamuel, my guides and angels, please, if you could help. Understanding this reading, guidance as well. I need to clarify, please. The Nine of Swords. So the Nine of Swords has been clarified by the Nine of Wands. So heavy burdens here. So I think you're wanting to drop your burdens, the communications and connections you've had with this person. You want to drop that. You want to drop the burdens, the actions that you feel that they've taken against you. I feel like you're really sort of in defense mode here, that you're waiting for the last strike, or maybe they are, that you are almost like you feel someone creeping up behind you. That's what I feel that the energy of this card is giving me here. That you're almost feeling as though they're going to creep up behind you and pop out of nowhere. As I look at her, she is, yeah, she's kind of looking down, right? She's kind of looking down like, come at me, bro, right? So I think you made her angry, Aries. Angry or sad, and now she's worried that she could get hurt again. So she's defensive. And so are you, because you've been the one up at night, not really knowing what to do about this, but really wanting to go in and at least ask to resume a friendship. Funny thing is, I don't think you guys got to anything but friendship. So maybe it was an argument between friends. One more card, please, for the Nine of Swords. Why is the Nine of Swords here? Nine of Swords, please. Nine of Swords for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. We have the Magician. So you have been manifesting this. You've been manifesting going forward, moving in on this Six of Cups person, this person you feel like could be your soulmate. You have been thinking about them. Now, the thing is this, guys, about manifestation. You don't have to be sitting in a chair like this to manifest. Manifestation is what you think about. And so that's why I always say to you, be careful what you think about, because thoughts become things. And I think this is what's happening here, that you haven't necessarily been sitting down and thinking about this person, but they've been on your mind for a very long time. So, Six of Cups. Six of Cups, please. Six of Cups, please. Clarify. Six of Cups for Aries. There we go. One underneath. We've got the Five of Swords. So the Five of Swords tells me that you think that there's going to be some heartache involved here, that you think you're going to be turned away flat. And I think this is what you've been overthinking. I think this Five of Swords, you know, it's about lack. So I feel like you have a lack of confidence up in the mind. You have a lack of confidence going in on this to see this person and to say, hey, I've realized a lot of things, and one of those things is I miss you. But I think that you feel like you're going to be turned down cold. So you're not making any moves just yet. Can't get these back in here, so I'm just going to take one. I've got the Knight of Swords. Are you planning on just showing up, Aries? You wouldn't do that, would you? Would you just show up and all of a sudden, boing, there you are? I don't know if that's going to work out, but we'll clarify and we'll see. We'll give you some advice, okay? The Chariot is clarified by the Two of Cups. So yeah, you want success in love. That's what it is. You are thinking about this person and you want success with them. You really wished it could happen sooner than it has, this meeting, but you've had a lot on your plate. You've been very busy traveling back and forth. Maybe you live a distance from work, a distance from them. Maybe you live a distance from most things. But I feel you've been doing a lot of traveling back and forth. And I think that that's just what's been sucking up your time. So Two of Cups clarified on the Chariot, which is success and quick movement, quick energy. Yeah, you would like to have a conversation. We've got the Ace of Swords here, and the Ace of Swords and the Two of Cups tells me you want to talk about love. You want to talk about the love between you, and I feel like it is romantic love. I feel as though these words haven't been spoken before. I feel like they're brand new. The Ace of Swords tells me that it's brand new information, and that you are ready to give some clarity and get some clarity, because I think it was awkward. The way things were left was very awkward between you, and then I think it was just you didn't bother replying to texts, they didn't bother texting. So I don't necessarily think you ghosted them by blocking them or anything. I just feel like it was, you both felt it was best not to carry on the conversation, and so you both stopped texting. Two of Swords, why is that here, please? Two of Swords. Two of Swords, please, for Aries. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Two of Swords. Two of Swords. Thinking, this deck is thinking. There we go. Two of Swords is clarified by the Three of Wands. So you've been waiting. You've been really weighing this this energy heavy. You've been wearing it heavily, and you've been waiting. So you've been waiting for the right time, the absolute right time to be able to do this, to be able to see this person and possibly go forward and talk with them. The Two of Swords. So yeah, I think you finally decided you're going to do that. I think the waiting is over here. And then the Four of Swords tells me that you've been healing. So you need to heal this with this person. It's been playing on your mind. You need to heal it. And you want to go into this person, I think unannounced, but we're going to see if that's a good idea. We're going to see if that's a good idea. Here we go. There we go. Good. All right. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for the week ahead. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for the week ahead. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for the week ahead. All right. Well, first of all, who are you manifesting? That's what I want to know. Why is the Magician card here? Who are you manifesting here, my dear? Aries, who are you manifesting? You are manifesting too many cards. That's what you're manifesting. Well, the last one underneath. I think I picked up a bunch. This one didn't pick up, so I think I'm told to use that. It is the Lover's card, so you are thinking about someone who you're in love with. I think we knew that already. But the Magician, the Lover's card is Gemini, so you could be thinking about someone who is Gemini. Who are you thinking about, please? Who are you in love with here, Aries? Who are you in love with? Who are you in love with? Who are you in love with, Aries? We've got the Sun. So whomever it is that you are in love with is someone that you would like to grow with, is someone that you want to grow with. It's almost like you have clarity now. It could be a Leo as well, because the Sun is Leo. But you have clarity now, clarity like you didn't have before regarding this person. And I think you just came to that clarity recently, in some recent either dreams. I feel like I see the Nine of Swords here, so I feel like it could be dreams that you two are connecting in the 5D, maybe the 5D being the dreams, right? That you're dreaming that you're connected to someone you're in love with and that you're happy under the sun, everything's growing. And I think that has given you the kick you need to get out and get done what you need to get done. I want to know about the Knight of Swords here, Aries. Are you just going to go out there and show up? Why is the Knight of Swords here, please? Why is the Knight of Swords here, please? Knight of Swords is here because of the Nine of Cups. So I feel like you might be showing up to this person's place of work. This person's place of work, because they are an entrepreneur. They're self-employed. So I feel like you're going to be showing up to this person's place of work to see if they will, I don't know, grab a coffee, maybe go for a drive, have a conversation, get an ice cream, something like that. Just one moment here. Yeah, it was friends, I think. Really good friends. But I feel like they were, I feel like the two friends are like not platonic friends. I would feel like you two know each other for some reason. And it could be from past life. It could be from childhood. It could be you know them from the area. Maybe they're living in your neighborhood. Maybe you were invited to something and that person ended up being there, but you've met them before. And you know them. You've known them for a while. I got the 8 of Wands with the 9 of Cups. So that tells me that you want to send them a message. You want to send them something electronic telling them, you know, I've been a fool. I'm sorry. I've been away, and I just need to see you. I need to talk to you. I didn't like the way things ended, and I just need to talk to you. Can you do that with me? I have the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles tells me that you just want to share yourself with them. You want stability, of course, financially, but you also want stability in the kingdom. The King of Pentacles is someone who loves harmony. They love when everyone gets along, when things are great. You know, this card is earth energy, and so that is Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus, and these people are all about the harmony. These signs are all about the harmony. You can't stand that you two haven't talked in a while, and I think it's really bothering you. I want to clarify the 2 of Cups, please, with the Ace of Swords. The 2 of Cups, please. 2 of Cups, please. Clarify the 2 of Cups. Who are you in love with, Aries? Could be Leo, could be Gemini. Could be someone who's a water sign. It also could be Scorpio, Pisces. So I'm clarifying the Two of Cups, and the Two of Cups is telling me that you've got a fear. You've got a fear of meeting up with this person and telling them what you want to tell them. Why is the Ace here, please? The Ace of Swords. Why is the Ace of Swords here, please? Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is here because of temperance. So I think the last time you guys spoke or had any communication, it wasn't kind, or it was very cold and it was weird and you didn't like it. But I think you have love for this person, and I feel like it is romantic love because the Lovers card has showed up here, and the Six of Cups, which is the soulmate card. So I'm going to guess that you've gotten out of that relationship that you were trying to get out of, or you know, you've laid down the law on that thing, that you've decided that you're not going to be together anymore. And I think you're going after your heart's desire. Could that be? Because that would be freaking awesome. It would be. It would be freaking awesome. Okay, so why is the Four of Swords here, please? What's the healing about? Why is the Four of Swords here, please? Four of Swords? Four of Swords, please. The Four of Swords is here because of the Hierophant. So you could be wanting to heal something with a Taurus. You could be wanting to heal something regarding doing the right thing, because to me the Hierophant represents doing the right thing, and it represents, well, I'm not going to say, yeah, I guess it does represent in a way morality, but I think it just represents doing the right thing. And I think you want to do the right thing by either your Taurus, your Gemini, or your Leo. What do we have here for the Three of Wands, please? Three of Wands? Three of Wands. Three of Wands. Three of Wands is clarified by the Eight of Pentacles. So I feel like you did work together. Or you may have met at church. I feel like you want to heal this relationship, at least into a friendship. I feel like you're willing to work really hard on doing the right thing. And I think that you have been preparing for this for a really long time. And you are deciding that it's time to go in and time to do that thing because you have been waiting for so long. I'm just going to grab a couple of more decks here. So if you were, you know, on the thinking edge, if you were on the edge of should I, shouldn't I think this says you should. So give me just one moment here. I'm just going to get a card from the Sacred Traveler. I love the advice that's here because it's so very pointed. I love the advice of the Sacred Traveler. Could I have two cards, please, from the Sacred Traveler? Two cards. What is Aries supposed to do? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. The person I'm connecting with. What are they supposed to do about this? Advice, please. Advice about the person that they're in love with. Too many. Advice of the person they're in love with, the person they met, the person they want to do the right thing by, the person they want to have the conversation with. Tell me what they should do next. What is the advice, please? Oh, good. We have transformation. A fresh new way of living emerges. I have a feeling that someone, Aries, has been trying to transform, has been keeping their chin to the sky. I mean, in either prayer or meditation, some sort of, yeah, I think that it says a fresh new way of living emerges. So you have transformed in a way that I think this person that you're talking about is going to be impressed by. Because I feel like you may have been someone who was very rigid. I do know Aries who can be rigid, very rigid, but that really is depending on really depending on their what's in their moon and their rising sign. What do we have here? Rejuvenating rain, clear the past, heal the present. Wow. That's what you're trying to do, right? Clearing the past, healing the present. We better clarify these. Yep. Who are we going to clarify them with? Oh, let's go to Under the Roses, Lenormand here. Yeah. Fresh new way of living emerges. What is the fresh new way of living? What is this fresh new way of living, please? Oops. We have the tree. So you want to grow roots with this person. You want to grow roots. You want to make sure that if you have families that blend, that they will blend. You want to make sure that that everybody can live harmoniously, and the tree is that. The tree is about growing roots. It's about getting together, you know, putting your foot down on your own land and building a home. And then we have the snake. The snake could also represent another woman, but it can also represent being careful. So if you don't want to get bit here, you need to be careful, because if it's been a long while since you've seen this person, you don't know who they are anymore. It depends on how long it's been. You don't know who they are. I mean, you're not the same person you were, Aries. I know I'm not. And I'm not even the same person I was 6 months ago. So, you know, it's possible that there could end up being some, you know, arguments, or maybe that person might be a little bit defensive, but expect that. Clear the past, heal the present. The House. I think you want to have a home with them. I think that you just want to have a stable home where everyone is enjoying themselves. Yeah, I think you just want to build a family and a home. Hang on a second. There we go. Okay, I think that you just want to build a home where everyone is happy. I don't think you're happy right now. The cross is about asking for it, right? For asking for the things that you need. The cross is about having faith that this will work out. I feel like you have been thinking on this for a very long time, and there isn't really anything left to think about. I think all that's left now is for you to move forward. You need to stop being scared. You need to stop standing where you are, put one foot in front of the other, and just keep moving. Some advice, please. Be open to love. If you are really in love with this person, be open to it. They may still be open to it. You don't know. You don't know at all. So if you are thinking about this person and you can't think about anything else, please reach out to them, because I don't feel as though they'll be reaching out to you. Do something different. So when you do what you always did, you get what you always got. If you don't do something different, you're not going to get anything different. So I feel like this transformation card is paramount here. I feel like you have transformed here. And I feel like you can do something different. You can be bolder than you've been in the past. You can be more vocal than you've been in the past. You can make the necessary sacrifices that you have to make in order to move forward with this relationship, because every relationship has sacrifices, and if you're not willing to sacrifice, it just isn't going to work for you. Final word: make a plan. Nothing ever goes forward without that plan in place. So make sure that you make a plan, Aries. Make sure that if you are going to go toward this person, that just don't show up at their place of work. Well, you know, I'm not saying don't show up. The cards are telling you could show up. But I know that the show up is not, I'm not a fan of the show up. Especially if it's at work, right? But if you do show up at work, take some flowers, take something nice, make them notice you. All right, Aries, that's all I have for you today. I am sorry for being a day late with your readings, but nonetheless, we will carry on next Tuesday. That is your reading time. Thank you so much for showing up. Please look down below if you have any questions about readings. I do have quite a large sale on this month only until the 31st of October. So if you don't know what the sale is about, please go over to my other video. That's the Fax Jack, the newest one that I've just uploaded, and you'll know what the terms are on the sale of the readings for this month. All right, gonna go. Thank you so much. Thanks for coming by.